While everyone's busy talking about Cooper Flagg in the upcoming 2025 draft class, there's a name that's rising through the ranks as one of the best prospects this year. Dylan Harper is quickly emerging as a top talent in college basketball, as he draws significant attention as a top 3 overall pick for the upcoming NBA draft. Standing at 6'6" and weighing 215 pounds, his combination of skill, size, and basketball intelligence positions him as a talented guard capable of making an immediate impact at the professional level. But it's more than just size for Harper, because he's proven himself as a primetime performer in college, showing refined skills and abilities you don't often see from a teenager. So what makes Dylan Harper so impressive compared to other prospects? Is he really worth the hype? And does he have what it takes to be successful in the NBA? To find out, we'll go back to how everything started. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. To get into the NBA, it could be as much about genetics as it is about hard work. In Dylan Harper's case, he happens to be lucky enough to be born into a true basketball family, because basketball runs deep in the Harper household. Dylan's father, Ron Harper, was a really good player in his own right when he played 15 seasons in the NBA. Ron was a great scorer when he played between the 80s and early 2000s, capable of averaging 20 points almost every season. But he never enjoyed much team success during his early years in the NBA. It was only when Ron was moved to the Chicago Bulls in the late 90s that he experienced a winning brand of basketball. From being a scorer, Harper turned into an elite defender, minimizing his offense to make way for Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Harper went on to win 3 championships with the Chicago Bulls from 1996 to 1998, before winning 2 more with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2000 and 2001, all with the legendary coach Phil Jackson. But Dylan Harper's basketball heritage isn't just from his father's NBA genes. His mother, Maria, was born in the Philippines, a country that's more obsessed about basketball than most other countries in the world. Maria played college basketball in New Orleans and went on to work as an assistant coach for Don Bosco High School, the same school that her son Dylan played for. Because of his basketball roots, Dylan Harper went on to be a star in Don Bosco, where he showcased his solid talent on the court. During his sophomore year, Harper averaged 15 points per game. The year after, in his junior year, saw a significant leap in performance, averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals per game. In his senior season, he maintained his impressive stats, averaging over 22 points, 6 rebounds, and nearly 3 assists per game, and leading Don Bosco High School to a 29-3 season record and a non-public A state championship title. He also went on to become the Boys Basketball Player of the Year in 2024. His exceptional play during these years solidified his status as a consensus 5-star recruit and one of the top high school players in the 2024 class. And his amazing performances in high school earned him a lot of attention from scouts. It also helped that his father was already a well-known basketball player because of his history as a winner in the NBA. Of course, Dylan's older brother, Ron Jr., also played well in college before joining the NBA, where he's yet to carve out a name for himself. Ron Jr. played for Rutgers in college, finishing with a distinguished career with the Scarlet Knights. Dylan followed in his older brother's footsteps, as the time that Ron Jr. spent in Rutgers influenced the younger Harper's decision to go to the same school. So on December 6, 2023, Harper committed to Rutgers as well, becoming the highest-rated recruit in the program's history. Dylan Harper finished high school ranked 2nd as a 5-star recruit in the biggest recruitment rankings, and only Cooper Flagg was ranked higher than him. But what made Dylan Harper special in high school was the fact that he's built to play in the modern game. He stands around 6'6" and has a toned body that weighs over 210 pounds, with a wingspan of around 6'10". Dylan Harper has the physical tools covered given the fact that he is big and strong enough. He's also shown that he's quite athletic, capable of running the floor well, and has a good vertical reach. Harper also showed his ability as a lead guard in high school, even though his assist numbers weren't that high. Despite that, he looks comfortable with the ball in his hands, as he could create shots off the dribble and get to the basket at will. While a lot of people didn't expect him to become an instant bucket in college, because there's usually a huge transition that players go through between high school and the collegiate ball, Dylan Harper surprised everyone when he wasted no time making an impact. As a freshman at Rutgers, he opened his college career with 3 consecutive 20-point games, demonstrating his scoring prowess and versatility on the court. His standout performance came during the Players Era tournament, where he scored 36 points against Notre Dame, leading Rutgers to an 86-85 overtime victory. Rutgers is starting to make some noise in the college basketball scene this season, and Harper's presence, with the addition of Ace Bailey, have drawn attention to that school as they bring excitement to a program that hasn't been very successful in the past. Of course, Harper's freshman year at Rutgers has already shown flashes of what he could potentially bring to the NBA. His game is characterized by his versatility and high basketball IQ. As a left-handed combo guard, he possesses the ability to play both point guard and shooting guard positions effectively. His size and length allows him to guard multiple positions and contribute significantly on both ends of the floor, which were the same qualities that allowed his father to stand out in the NBA. Ron Harper Sr. was also a 6'6" combo guard who played shooting guard earlier in his career before transitioning full-time to point guard with the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Lakers. He showcased his scoring and defensive versatility during his prime years in the NBA, and it looks like his son inherited those qualities as well. Offensively, Dylan Harper is a 3-level scorer with the ability to finish at the rim, pull up from mid-range, and shoot from beyond the arc. His advanced ball handling skills and footwork enable him to create separation from defenders, making him a constant threat on offense. He's particularly adept at driving to the basket, utilizing his strength and body control to finish through contact. Additionally, Harper has a knack for drawing fouls, often getting to the free throw line where he capitalizes on easy points. As a playmaker, Harper has excellent court vision and passing abilities. He's capable of running the offense as a primary ball handler, making smart decisions and setting up his teammates for scoring opportunities. His poise under pressure and ability to perform in clutch situations further highlight his maturity and readiness for the next level. With all that, it looks like he has the makings to be a good combo guard in the NBA. Right now, the league is perimeter-oriented, focusing heavily on guards who could play both backcourt positions effectively. Teams want guards that are big enough to carry the offense and play strong defense over at the other end. That's why you see guys like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham, both around 6'6", putting up all-around superstar numbers as combo guards. With his refined scoring abilities and defensive potential, Dylan Harper seems to be the next player to follow in the footsteps of SGA and Cunningham, especially when it's clear that he has the ability to play either the point guard spot or the shooting guard position. Any team that wants a big guard manning the point or complementing a smaller playmaker could benefit from what Harper can potentially bring to the table. Of course, he's not a perfect prospect. While Harper's game is well-rounded, there are areas that require significant development to ensure success at the NBA level. One of those areas is his three-point shooting consistency, because he's yet to prove that he can rely on this shot consistently at the next level. Improving his perimeter shooting, particularly against more athletic and longer defenders, will make him a more complete offensive player, especially when it's clear that he'll be facing bigger and stronger players in the NBA compared to college. Additionally, Harper can be turnover-prone at times. Enhancing his decision-making as a primary ball handler and reducing turnovers will be crucial for his development as a lead guard. But you can't blame him for having tunnel vision in college, because Rutgers is still trying to figure out a perfect system for him. The only other top player on his team that is a 5-star recruit is Ace Bailey, so if Harper were to play on a team with more elite players, that might make it easier for him. Of course, at this point, it's tough to project where Dylan Harper would end up in the 2025 NBA draft. The current cream of the crop is still Cooper Flagg, because he's shown incredible versatility and was quite impressive in the scrimmage against Team USA last summer. Meanwhile, there's also Ace Bailey, Harper's teammate at Rutgers, who has the potential to become the next Kevin Durant or Jason Tatum. At this point, Cooper Flagg is more versatile and is a better defender compared to Dylan Harper. As for Ace Bailey, you don't see many 6'10" players who can score the basket as smoothly as he can. Despite that, the current assessment is that Dylan Harper is one of the 3 best players of the class of 2025, together with Flagg and Bailey. There's a chance he could get picked 2nd overall, because he's currently outplaying Bailey at Rutgers. although his teammates' potential to become a game-breaking star is still there. But it's going to be incredibly tough for NBA teams to find a reason for a team to choose Harper over Flagg. It may be true that Harper is a more refined scorer at this point in their respective careers, but Flagg's potential and versatility is still being looked at as the main reason he'll go number 1 in the draft. There's also the fact that Harper is playing on a mediocre team, whereas Flagg is on a historically successful Duke program. Still, it's going to be very tough to pass out on Harper's combination of skill, size, versatility, and IQ. He seems to have the makings of a generational talent, especially because there aren't a lot of 6'6" players with his combination of talent, skill, and potential. He could be the next coming of SGA, or even someone like James Harden, a true generational talent. That's why the team with the first overall pick in the 2025 NBA draft is going to have a hard time choosing between Harper and Flagg. It might come down to what the team needs, or which player proved to be the better prospect by the end of the 2024-2025 college season. So if Dylan Harper continues to develop and improve his game in college, he still has a chance to leapfrog everyone on the big board and have a chance at that coveted first overall pick. For now, do you think Dylan Harper has what it takes to be an NBA star? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.